Faith communities have vast resources they can use to address the HIV epidemic in their communities. Religious leaders, in particular, have a vital role to play in addressing stigma and discrimination and creating safe spaces to talk about difficult subjects, such as sex and sexuality. Reverend Dr. Nyambura Nyoroge speaks about the priorities that need to be addressed in the HIV response and how churches and their leaders can make a difference.
Number one priority, HIV testing. 2, HIV prevention education. 3, addressing sexual gender-based violence and stigma and discrimination. Faith communities and especially churches have a large audience and they cater for all age groups. So it is very easy for them to organize because they already have the audience. They have institutions, they have programs. So to have access to the people, it's easy. It's commitment that is needed. We have to do a lot of talking, a lot of educating, particularly the leadership, to help the leadership of these institutions to understand why it is important for them to open the doors for people who are focusing on HIV education, to have access to the people. Because without the leadership commitment, it's difficult. To begin with, 80% of HIV is sexually transmitted. So we are talking of a very difficult topic, a taboo topic in many of our communities, in many of our churches, and that is why we need the leadership to come in, to open that door, to help people to see the need to do what needs to be done, particularly talking about sex and sexuality in the faith communities, because that's part of the prevention strategies. They have access to the people at least once a week on Sunday, if not other times of the week. But of course, there are other places where they have access to the people almost on a daily basis, because churches have hospitals, they have schools from kindergarten, primary schools, secondary schools, including universities. So all those spaces, it's a matter of strategies and organizing ourselves, how we have access to these people in these institutions. And so that way, in addition to when we come together, because even on a Sunday morning, preaching 15 minutes, you can bring a lot of awareness to the issues of HIV, sexual gender-based violence, and other issues like stigma and discrimination. It's quite challenging, but we have also learned how to create safe spaces and talk about sex and sexuality, including sexual gender-based violence, which is also very difficult to talk about. And we have methodologies like contextual Bible study methodology, which allows people to participate in discussion. And if you create the safe space and confidence, they will share and they will begin to say, okay, I didn't see it that way, particularly on issues of sexuality. And that helps people to gain confidence when they have more understanding of the issues. The World Council of Churches was the first international faith-based organization to come on board from 1984. And that has proven the added value of a global body like the World Council of Churches, taking leadership and consistently reminding its membership why we must be committed to end AIDS in the world.